Hello everyone, I'm going to start the lecture with a short note which is given by Sir R.A. Fisher. He told, that's not an experiment you have there, that's experience. So today I'm going to tell you the topic of design of experiment. So, principles of design of experiment. First, let me tell you what is design of experiment. Okay, first, we'll go for experiment, then design of experiment. So, what is experiment? So, experiment is an inquiry that is undertaken to answer a specific question or questions. Okay, if you have any question or questions, so we do experiment, right? So now design of experiment. Like suppose that an experiment may be conducted to see the effect of different fertilizers. Okay, in this situation, the field has to be divided into number of plots of equal size and shapes, or it should be same in respect of soil fertility, irrigation, crops or crop management, etc. And each plot receives this fertilizer treatment randomly, one after the other. The variation in yield means how much you get after doing all that. Yield makes the experimenter differentiate the fertilizer. Okay, so such a plan of experiment is known as design of experiment. So here we are going to talk about the principles of design of experiment. So there are three principles of design of experiment. First is replication, second is randomization, third is local control. Okay, so first, who have introduced these three principles? The one who have introduced this principle is Professor R.A. Fisher. He suggested the following basic principles of experimentation to conduct a valid experiments in the presence of many naturally fluctuating conditions. Okay, so the first principle is replication. Okay, replication means suppose you have three experiments, three treatments like A and B and C. I'll go for cap lock. A, B, and suppose you have three experiment A, B, C. So now what you will do, you will go for experimental. If you are doing any experiment, you will do in an experimental units. So uh, this each boxes is an experimental unit. Like experimental units means people or subject on which the response experiment is measured. Okay, so this is you can call this each box as a people or a subject on which the response experiment is measured. Okay, so first, if I am talking about replication, it is the process of repeating the same treatment on different experimental units under similar conditions. Okay, so suppose I told you I have three treatments means I'll put A here. I will do A treatment here. Again I'm repeating once again. Again I'm repeating once again. Then I'm doing B treatment. Again I'm repeating here. Again I'm repeating here. Then I'll go for C treatment. Again repeating. So the more you repeat, you it will be efficient for you to get the answer, right? So for that, they are doing we will replicate the procedure. So the advantage of replication is it is essential to get a valid estimate of the experimental error. Means replications give you more precise estimates of treatment effects. So the more correct answer you may get. And the disadvantage the disadvantages are replication of treatment may sometimes be biased, or it cannot be increased indefinitely, as in it increases the cost, right? One experiment you are doing three times means it is increasing the cost. So for that purpose, that's the disadvantage. I mean, advantage is also good. If you do three times, you will be sure about this. This is the correct answer, but it it increases the cost, right? Then go for randomization. Randomization means you have seen in the first last semester, right? Randomization means uh, something like lottery method or random number table method. Like statistician have made a random number table. What we do, we take three or four numbers, four lines, or three digits of two digits, 10 numbers. Then we will do experiment. Like, it is not biased, it is an unbiased, or any of the thing can come, any of the A B C can come, uh, can be selected. So that's something like lottery method. You are picking one treatment, another treatment maybe B or A, means randomly one after the other you are picking anything, and getting the answer. Okay, like B, or here you are doing C, then A. It can be repeated also A. So randomly any of the treatment is selected. So in randomization, it eliminates the advantage of it is it eliminates the human bias, right? And it makes the experiment free from any systematic effect of environment, right? And its disadvantage is the well-trained persons are necessary to perform these techniques, like statisticians, because I told you random number table method, something like that. So it needs people who are trained to do this method. Okay, then go for local control. Local control, actually, an experimental design is noticed that the error can be entered at any of the stage. Means, even so, the replication or randomization are generally considered. Like, perhaps it could be done due to heterogeneous. Like, if you have uh, experimental units can be homogeneous unit and heterogeneous. So homogeneous means what? Same. Heterogeneous means different. If you have different units, you will convert those units into same units. Like, suppose there are if you are doing any experiment about a particular medicine, like headache. So you will do, if you are doing on some 10 people, or three people, or four types of people. So patients, you can say, that patient might be very seriously having headache, or less seriously having headache, or not at all having headache, hardly he gets headache. So there are three types, no, in that. So first we will divide, they are heterogeneous units, right? So we will divide those people into three equal parts, like very much having a headache very seriously, in the first block. In this, suppose having headache more, three blocks they will make, more seriously, then less seriously, or medium, or very less seriously, like that they will make blocks. And suppose A B C. A, they can put in the first block, first column, then again A here, and then again A somewhere here or here. It will be coming in every block, every column, but uh, it will not be same. Like B, if you are getting here, if you get B here, if you write B here, and somewhere B here. So local control means first you are dividing all the heterogeneous block into homogeneous, then doing the experiment. Understood, students? That's all I have to say. This topic is important, student, as per examination point of view. Principles of design of experiment is an important topic. Thank you for listening to my lecture.